Hello, welcome back to a new video. Today we are going to unbox the Canon 50mm 1.8 STM. So this is also popularly known as the Nifty 50, and among other prime lenses like 85mm, 35mm, 25mm and 18mm, 50mm lens is the most widely used prime lens. And for those of you who do not know what prime lenses are, prime lenses have fixed focal length. That means we cannot zoom in or zoom out using a prime lens. These are not zoom lenses or telephoto lenses. They have fixed focal length and they have lower aperture numbers like 2, 2.2, 2.8, 1.8, 1.4 and so on. And what's the use of these lower aperture numbers? Lower aperture number gives you a lot of depth of field in your footages and your photographs, and you can use the 50mm lens to shoot in low light conditions very well because it has very lower aperture number like 1.8. And here's my 50mm lens that I use to shoot all my videos on and all my photographs. I'll show you a few of them. And you probably might be wondering why I invested in a 50mm lens again when I already have one. I'll show you. So, okay, this looks perfectly fine. Okay, next. Here. And here you go. This is one more part, and here's the last part. You can literally see through it. This lens broke the other day while I was trying to shoot a thumbnail, so I had to invest in a prime lens again. So I went to the shop and got it detached, and I don't know if this is going to work. So that's the reason I invested in another 50mm. These both are different brands. This is the Canon and this is the Yongnuo lens. When I was trying to look for a 50mm lens back in February or March, these were not available in the market. Even now these are not available, but somehow I got one. So I could only get Yongnuo, so I went for this one, and I think it's a very good investment. And this Yongnuo, it has plastic body. That's the reason my camera did not break that day. Otherwise my camera would have been in pieces. And another reason why I went for Canon is right now I'm shooting this video on my kit lens 18 to 55mm, and this frame kind of looks flat, and the aperture value is around 4, 4.5 or just 5. So I do not have the flexibility to change, and because I do not have the flexibility to play with the aperture, I have to change my ISO to higher numbers. That results in grains, and this frame looks very grainy to me. Whereas while using the Canon lens, it is way more good and very smooth and creamy footage. And these are few of the reasons why I went for 50mm again. So let's just go and unbox this because I am very, very, very excited to use this. And Nana, thank you for the lens. Okay, so I will quickly unbox this, and this is my old lens, the Yongnuo. This I will show you. I will definitely try to make a video about both these lenses, the comparison and similarities and all that. So for now we'll keep this aside and we'll unbox this. I think they already opened in the shop because to check. So this is some instruction manual. We'll keep this aside. And this is the warranty card. This will be of some use to us because I keep on breaking things, so yeah. There's nothing else in the box. We will keep this aside. And here's our lens. This actually looks very nice to me. Let's compare it with the Yongnuo. Here's the Yongnuo. This looks smaller compared to the Yongnuo. Yeah, this is slimmer compared to the Yongnuo. This is actually the original version. There was the first version of this, which was a fail, and then they released this one, and this is the copy of the first version of the original Canon. So let's look at the other features that are in this lens. Here's the autofocus and manual focus. And oh, there is a filter for this lens. Oh, I think my dad bought a filter for me. I did not check this at all. Oh, here's the filter. This is the actual lens, and this filter is to protect our lens from dust and all other natural calamities. So I'm going to put this on. And UV filters also give creamy smooth images when compared to no lens, no filter. I'm just going to put this on. always remember to clean your lens. And I am very excited to use this. Let's see. Here's the focus ring for this. Here's the focus ring for the Yongnuo, but for the Canon, the focus ring is very smooth, and even if you've forgotten to turn it to manual focus, even if it is autofocus, this ring works. It turns very smoothly, and I think that is a very good upgrade for this lens. So I am going to click some pictures and footages with this lens, and I'll show you how this works, the bokeh and all that, and I'll show you the pictures that I've taken with this lens also, and you might be seeing the videos. All those are shot with this lens only. And now I'm going to use Canon 50mm officially. That's it for this video, and I want you to know that this is not a review video or anything. This is just unboxing, and I wanted to share few photo samples and video clips with you. That's what I've done here, and I cannot really review the lens right now because I haven't used it. So maybe after 2 or 3 or 4, 5, 6 months of use, I may be able to understand and review it better. And I have used this lens only twice since I bought it. That was today morning and yesterday evening. So let's talk about the basic review. That is, the build quality of the lens is just awesome. It is made with metal, unlike Yongnuo other lenses, they are made with plastic. So that is a good upgrade. And talking about the photos and videos, they are very sharp, and you can see I'm right now using the 50mm to shoot this video. You can see it is very sharp because the aperture is 1.8 and it is directly focusing on me and giving the background a little blur. And I have opened the aperture up to 1.8 so that I can use lesser ISO so that there will be no grain in the video. And this video is very sharp and there are no grains, so I think that is a good upgrade compared to kit lens. So coming to the negative points, I don't know if this is a negative one, but for me it is. Since I've been using Yongnuo all these days, it has focus ring right in front, but this one has in between, so it is a bit harder for me to access it. So it might take a while for me to get used to this. And the focus ring is also a little bit noisy while I am trying to focus it manually. I haven't really used autofocus because that's not my thing. So manual focus, it's good, but it is taking a while, and while I'm trying to shoot a portrait from the viewfinder, it doesn't really work. I mean, the focus, autofocus and the manual focus, both of them aren't showing accurately. And the second thing is, Yongnuo is way more lighter compared to this one. This is because this is made of metal, but I felt Yongnuo was easier to carry around. That's my opinion because I liked it very much. So speaking overall, I did not find any differences between Yongnuo and Canon, but Canon is Canon, Yongnuo is Yongnuo. So if you want to go for a 50mm, you can go for it, or you can go for Yongnuo. Canon lenses are currently not available in the market. You can look for them nearby stores. You may get it there, but online it's nowhere available. So it's your choice. Yongnuo, Canon, both are same. And coming to the price, this is just 2000 rupees costlier compared to Yongnuo. This comes for 9000, and that is somewhere around 7 or 8000. You can look it up online. So you can go for anything of your choice. I hope this video was helpful and you enjoyed it. So I'll see you again in another video. Until then, keep looking, keep sharing.